House GOP leadership is trying to force House Speaker Nancy Pelosi to bring a bill to the floor to ban the practice of post-term abortion nationally. One America's John Hines has more on the Born Alive Act from Washington.
So far, Democrats have refused to allow to come up for a vote on the House floor a bill to protect babies born alive during attempted abortions. Now, in an exclusive interview, Republican Whip Steve Scalise of Louisiana talks about his mission to change that, using a legislative end run that he thinks may just work.
I think when we first started seeing states like New York usher in laws and celebrate laws that allow a baby to be born alive and then still killed, all under the guise of the abortion debate, it shocked people. I was surprised it was legal to do that, because in my view, if a baby is born alive outside the womb, it's clearly murder. The baby should have all the full protections that any of us enjoy. And yet, in many states, that's not the case. And so Ann Wagner brought the Born Alive Act, and Nancy Pelosi made it very clear that she won't bring that bill to the floor.
Which didn't stop Scalise. So he availed himself of one of the few tools for the minority in the Congress, what's called a discharge petition, whereby if 218 lawmakers sign on, the bill comes straight to the House floor for an up or down vote. This discharge petition drew 193 signatures on its first day. A record, says Scalise.
It's been, I tell you, people around the country, again, are shocked that it's legal and are passionate now about seeing a vote and watching where their members of Congress vote on this important issue of life. It takes the whole Congress, so it could be up to 2 years that you could collect signatures on these, and it's hard to do. It's an uphill battle. It's rare that a discharge petition succeeds, but I do think this is one of those rare times where the public outcry, the grassroots support for this bill is so overwhelming. We broke the record, all-time record, for first-day signatures on a discharge petition.
And though support of the Scalise discharge petition may be overwhelming, Scalise will still need more than a few Democrats to sign on. But he thinks he has a strategy to do just that.
There are a number of Democrats who've ran in districts saying that they were pro-life, ran in conservative or swing districts, and won their election in part because they said they would be pro-life. But I'll tell you, the pro-life community is watching this district by district, saying this is the test. The only real way to show that you're pro-life is signing this discharge petition so we can actually get this vote. If we bring this bill to the floor, it will pass. But Pelosi's trying to kind of do a pocket veto of it by not allowing it to come up. This is the only way it can come up, and frankly, as much of an uphill battle as it is, I think this is an opportunity where we can get it to come up.
I'm wondering if, be personal for a moment, your experience at the baseball field has informed your appreciation of life in this particular context. Does that have anything to do with your, it seems very personal for you, what you're doing here?
I've always been strongly pro-life, but the value of life, and especially the time that we have here that's so precious, is I think a stronger understanding that I've gotten, because I could have easily gone that day. If not for God's grace and the miracles that happened that day and the heroes that were there on that ball field, I was moments away, not even a minute away. My doctor told me maybe if a minute later I would have gotten to the hospital, I wouldn't be here. And so I know how precious life is. And I know that time is of the essence. There are states moving right now to roll back their protections so that more babies that are born alive can still be killed. We have to act quickly. We have to act now. We can get this bill brought up to the House floor. There is a widespread movement, a grassroots movement all around the country. People are going to be watching. They're going to be clicking on the link, and you can go to republicanwhip.gov and every day look at the list.
Congressman Steve Scalise, it's been a pleasure. Thank you for talking to us on One American News.
Thank you. God bless.
Want to see more videos like this? Click on the link below and subscribe to One American News on YouTube, and call your cable provider and kindly demand that One American News is added to your lineup. Call and subscribe today.